one fight between like guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it, because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
He be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step. I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate where you want to have a great career, look at that guy. Like, really, very few times in his career ever got hurt.
Yeah.
Very, very few. You can count him on one hand.
Yep.
And then when in rematches, oh my God, in rematches, he's always just like, so like Maidana. Like Maidana, the first fight was a rough fight.
Yeah.
Second fight, he looked like a mess.
In a recent podcast, Joe Rogan breaks down Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2. He predicts the winner of the fight, and this prediction has shocked the boxing fans.
Is efficient, and he's going to get tired easier. Mayweather is one of the greatest, if not the greatest boxer of all time. I say there's a real good argument he's the greatest of all time because he's undefeated, 50-0, and really only been hurt by Sugar Shane Mosley and Maidana, two guys in a spectacular career, 50-0. If you look at his style, he's got a brilliant style. His style is take the minimal amount of damage, find your openings, and then establish your game and then dominate. He's the most intelligent in terms of his overall strategy to preserve his health, yet to always win. I mean, he's the most intelligent. He's so good. You know, all the greats have suffered losses and setbacks, and except him.
According to Rogan, Floyd is the greatest boxer of all time, a fighter so dominant that people constantly root for him to lose, but somehow it never happens.
Super smart about how he sets up fights. He sets up, one of the things he does is he talks a mess of shit and gets everybody wanting to root for him to lose. He'll show you all his Rolls Royces. He'll show you all his money. He'll show you all his watches. And everybody's like, he's going to go broke. He's going to go broke. But he never does. He keeps making money. He keeps making.
He praised Floyd's fighting style, saying he patiently waits for openings and exploits them the moment they appear. He pointed out that this is exactly what Floyd did in the first fight against Manny Pacquiao and believes he would follow the same strategy again in a rematch to secure another win.
The Manny Pacquiao in their fight, and you know, Manny Pacquiao apparently had a fucked up shoulder, but that's what he did to Ricky Hatton. Dominated Ricky Hatton, who at the time was, you know, one of the best in the world, and a guy that a lot of people were interested in seeing how he would do against Mayweather. And then the second fight with Maidana, you get to see the brilliance of Mayweather, because you knew he got clipped in the first fight. So he digested all of Maidana's movements and what he did wrong in the first fight, and he came out in the second fight and just put on a clinic. He's the best of all time.
Yeah.
The reason why it was close is because Mayweather let him blow his wad.
Right.
He just let him. Look, he clipped Mayweather with a legit left uppercut early in the fight, and I was kind of stunned. I was like, wow.
Floyd Mayweather calling the rematch an exhibition sparked major controversy around the fight. However, tensions now seem to be easing with reports suggesting both sides are now finalizing the fight. BoxingScene.com reported that Manny Pacquiao said Floyd Mayweather Jr. had formally agreed that their September 19th rematch would be a professional boxing match. Meanwhile, Manny shared some insights in another interview.
Exhibition, or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
No, sanctioned match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually get in there again.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion and all. But what would a win over Floyd mean to you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a one.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better than him? Huh? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him?
Just want to teach him.
Moreover, journalist Lance Pugmere revealed that Manny Pacquiao told him Floyd Mayweather has finally come to the table and agreed to the fight terms.
Pacquiao reached out to me yesterday. We talked on WhatsApp actually, and he said the fight is on. Floyd has come to the table. Everything's fine. We're good to go. I know Floyd has come out with a statement today saying not everything's done, And I'm not gonna look. I used to work for them, so I'm not gonna call Fight Hype Floyd's mouthpiece, but he definitely chooses to talk to Fight Hype first and foremost. And so I think that they want to put their own spin on this and report it their own way. That's fine. And we know that Floyd always wants things on his terms, so he's going to formally announce it whenever he's ready to. But according to Pacquiao, they are happy with where they're at right now with this deal, and having the confirmation from Floyd that the fight is going to be a real fight. Again, September 19th on Netflix at the Sphere in
Pacquiao also stated that the Sphere is the confirmed location for the rematch, emphasizing that budget is not an issue as some people believe. He made it clear that this fight is being treated as a massive global event, not limited by financial concerns.
Fight said that the production of the Sphere is going to be challenging for you and your team.
Very challenging because big amount of money involved.
A lot of money?
Many.
But it's going to bring a lot of money. But it's going to happen, right?
But it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be good, like beautiful.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Right. You guys are going to break all of Netflix's numbers, Manny. You guys are going to break all of Netflix's numbers.
I don't know.
Manny Pacquiao is back in the gym with legendary trainer Freddie Roach, reigniting their iconic partnership ahead of the rematch. The two have reunited at the famous Wildcard Gym, with Pacquiao reportedly resuming serious training and preparation just like in his prime years. Teoimo Lopez said the rematch is clearly a spectacle and a money grab for both fighters, but added it will still be interesting. He also praised Floyd Mayweather for consistently pulling off mega events like this, calling it the main reason fans still tune in.
Mayweather, it's all about the money and entertainment. Entertainment, he deserves it. Both of them do. Manny needs the money to pay the U.S. taxes. It's all love. It's all good entertainment, baby. At least say that.
Did you see all the videos of Floyd saying he's coming back?
Yeah, I seen
What do you
it.
think about that? I told about that first.
Tell me about it. But like I say, he even says it's entertaining business, man. Floyd could do whatever he wants, and everybody would still watch him. That's the best thing about.
Joe Rogan said Floyd deserves a lot more respect, even if not everyone admits it. Rogan pointed out that people often hate Floyd's attitude, but separate it from his actual skill.
He's a monster. I give him a lot of respect. I do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, not a lot of people do, but
They're crazy.
The man's just being him.
Well, he talks a lot of
You know.
shit, but you got to separate that from what he does.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
when you watch him fight, the guy is defensively spectacular.
Yeah.
He knows exactly. When you watch the Canelo fight, I've watched the Canelo fight at least 3 times. And when you watch him stand in front of Canelo throws a left, he's over here, he throws a right, he's over here. Pop, take that jab with you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm back here now. And Canelo is like just whiffing, just throwing punches. You can see the look in his face like, God damn it, I'm in here with a master.
Yeah.
This is a master boxer, and I'm learning.
Floyd Mayweather's approach to promoting a fight and negotiations has always been highly controlled and deliberate. He is known for maintaining full authority over the timing and manner in which information is released, often choosing to delay official announcements until everything aligns with his personal terms. Rather than rushing into public confirmation, Mayweather tends to keep discussions private and strategic, ensuring he holds leverage throughout the process.
That's where we're at right now. Let's just bide our time, enjoy talking boxing, and then at some point Floyd is going to say, I'm all in.
Yeah, I think Floyd's one of those guys where when it comes to negotiating, he's not going to meet you halfway. He wants you to come over to his side of the table, and then when he's ready, we'll go. That's the competitiveness in him. He always wants to win. He's trying to win every talking point, every negotiating, every conversation.
Including the conversation of whether...
There is also ongoing uncertainty about who formally represents him in negotiations. While he has worked with various advisors and promotional figures in the past, including well-known boxing executives, it remains unclear at times whether public statements are coming directly from Mayweather or from members of his team. Despite this ambiguity, the key point emphasized is that final decisions always rest with Mayweather himself. He is portrayed as the central authority in all matters involving his career and business dealings, reinforcing his reputation for independence and control in boxing negotiations.
Anything else? I mean, who actually is the mouthpiece for? Paulie brought a great point. Who is the mouthpiece responding for Floyd and his team? Is it actually Floyd that came to this not announcement, but came to this agreement? Yes, this is the contract we signed. Yes, it is a fight. Or was it representatives of Team Mayweather?
He's working with another individual, but again, this is all, it always goes through Floyd. I know that in the past, he had Leonard Ellerby representing him, briefly reconnected with Richard Schaefer, formerly of Golden Boy Promotions. And now Floyd has another representative that he works closely with. But look, at the end of the day, this is all about Floyd Mayweather and what he wants to do and what he's going to commit to. And he's his own man. We know that.
Yeah, we talked quite a bit about this yesterday, and again, we're going to be talking about this up until it actually does happen, but it is good to hear that it is officially on, so we don't have to have this he said, she said situation.
Easy.
But
Easy.
He said? There you go.
Manny Pacquiao suggests that Floyd's reluctance to proceed with a fully sanctioned professional fight comes from fear of losing his undefeated record. In Pacquiao's view, that perfect record is not just history. It is Floyd's main marketing tool, allowing him to sell exhibitions, appearances, and high-profile events while maintaining an aura of invincibility. Pacquiao argues that if Floyd were to lose, that commercial leverage would disappear, reducing his ability to promote himself in the same way. At the same time, Pacquiao tries to balance criticism with respect, repeatedly stating that he still respects Floyd as a fighter. However, he insists that respect does not override contractual responsibility, and therefore Floyd should honor the contract and proceed with what was agreed upon as a professional fight rather than rebranding it as an exhibition.
He's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
I mean, he could leverage what you do. You've lost fights because you fought everyone, right?
Yeah.
So you're still one of the greatest fighters who ever lived, and you can leverage the fact that you're Manny Pacquiao. But you think it means that much to him to be undefeated, that even though there's so much money on the line and he's already signed it, he now wants it to be an exhibition?
Then, that's I always say that, it doesn't matter if you're an undefeated fighter, and you are. Yeah. What I can say is, like, he's a self-proclaimed GOAT. He cannot claim. He can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who retired undefeated. So, but I can claim with some of those, the only 8th division and the only fighter who became a world champion in 4 decades, 4 different decades, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So, but I'm not raising my own chair. I let the fans decide.
Pacquiao suggests that the fight should have happened earlier when both were at their physical peak, implying Floyd Mayweather avoided the risk of facing him at that time. This reinforces Pacquiao's narrative that Floyd prioritized protecting his undefeated record rather than taking the toughest possible challenges. They did eventually fight in 2015, and that bout became the biggest boxing event in history financially, generating massive pay-per-view revenue, but disappointing many fans because it came years after their primes. Pacquiao elevates a possible rematch as the most important fight of his career, framing it as a chance to settle legacy debates, especially questions about who was truly greater. It's less about titles now and more about legacy, pride, and rewriting the final chapter of their rivalry.
This sounds like this comes down to, what does Floyd value more, money or his own, right? And Manny, look, obviously it didn't go your way when you fought Floyd in 2015. Still the biggest fight in boxing history, business-wise, shattered all the records. Everything you accomplished, Max saying that you're number 2 pound for pound ever. That's right. If you do beat Floyd, where would that rank for you in terms of your accomplishments, even at this age?
At this age?
Yeah, like, how would this rank as far as accomplishments if you
of
do
all the
beat
things
Floyd?
you've done in your career, the fights with Barrera, Morales, Ledwaba, Margarito, Mosley,
even Keith
Cotto,
at that age.
Hatton, like where would this rank?
This is the most important fight in my career because lot of people like, you know, who is the greatest, who is the like the blah blah blah, who's the winner like that. Because Floyd Mayweather is just like running around, and he won the.
Joe Rogan explained that Floyd Mayweather's style changed massively over his career. Early on, as pretty boy Floyd, he fought more aggressively, took risks, and often put himself in danger. But as he evolved into Money Mayweather, he became far more patient and defensive, focusing on timing, control, and not getting hit. Rogan highlighted how Floyd learned to wait for openings instead of forcing exchanges, then punish opponents the moment they made mistakes. That adjustment is what made him so dominant in later fights, including shutout performances and clinical wins over elite fighters like Canelo Alvarez. He also pointed out that even dangerous opponents like Shane Mosley and others struggled once Floyd adjusted mid-fight because he essentially solved their rhythm and took away their offense.